Good day everyone and welcome. Today we will install Oracle Database 19 on Linux SUSE. First step is to install Linux, and in the second step I will deploy Oracle Database. My name is Hisham. Let's get started. So boot on the ISO file and select the installation. Select SUSE Linux Enterprise and click Next. Click I agree the licenses. Click Next. In this screen, you can enter your registration or you can skip. Click OK and click Next. Make sure to select desktop application model if you want to install graphic and select legacy model as well. Click Next. You can skip the add-on product. Make sure that the GNOME environment is selected in order to install the graphic mode. Click Next. While you can skip the partitions, select your region and the time zone. Click Next. Enter the username as a sysadmin. Enter a password and select use this password for the system administrator as well. Click Next. Click Yes. In the installation settings, click Software and scroll down and select Oracle Server Base. This will install all prerequisites for the Oracle deployment. Click OK. Scroll down and in the security you can disable the firewall. This is not recommended for production. This is for testing purposes. Make sure that SSH is enabled. And this is optional. You can disable the KDAMP. Click OK. And click Install. When the installation is done, so you can click Reboot. Reboot your system and access the Linux as sysadmin and switch to the root user. Let's change the host name of our server. Type the command hostname_ctl set-hostname and the new name of our server. I will set db server as a host name. You can check the changes. Type the command hostname_ctl. As you can see, the db server has been set as a host name. Let's update our hosts file by adding a new line with the IP address, including the fully qualified domain name and the host name. So type the IP address, type your server with your domain, fully qualified domain name, and your host name. Save the changes. Verify that the IP address you set is the same. And to apply the changes, we need to reboot or just restart the network services. Just type the command systemctl restart network and hit enter, and the change will be done without rebooting the server. Now let's change the Oracle user home folder. By default, it's in opt/oracle. So run the command usermod and type the new home folder and -oracle. You can check again in the password file And as you can see that the home folder has been changed from opt/oracle to home oracle. So just verify that the home folder has been created. As you can see, the oracle folder has been created with the user oracle and the group oracle install. Now let's change the password of the oracle user. Type the command password oracle, enter the new password and confirm that again, and the password is changed. Now let's create Oracle base folder and change owner and change the permission of that folder. Now let's update the default parameters set up by prerequisite system. So the files are in /etc/profile/.d. So there are two files there, oracle.ch and sh. So let's update those. So you need to adjust that to your needs, to the our base where we're gonna install, where the database will be located, and Oracle Home, it's where we're gonna unzip or extract the software downloaded from Oracle, and the SID, it's up to you. So I will create dev, one for dev, and you can call it prod, dev, test, whatever you want. So to apply the changes, just write the command systemctl status oracle setup to get the status, and systemctl restart oracle setup. Now let's switch to Oracle user. Type the command su-oracle, and we need to create two folders, temp and the database. Yep, those folders are created. We're gonna extract the software downloaded from Oracle website in the database folder. I already downloaded the software and is located in temp folder. So cd to your database folder and type the command and zip the path where located your zip file dash d dot, it's mean in this location, and cd to a cv and admin folders and open the file cv u underscore config. We need to change one key in this file. So scroll down and uncomment cv underscore assume distrib id equal SUSE 15 or your version of SUSE you installed. Mine it's SUSE 15. And we need to enter some keys in the bash profile file. So this is all the variables needed by the Oracle. So we need Oracle base, where the schemas and database will be saved. The home, where we unzip the database. We need the SID. I call it dev. It's up to you. You can call it prod, for example. Now source your environment. env pipe grep and aura, and check if all the keys are there, all variables needed by Oracle, SID, Oracle base, Oracle home. If so, we are ready to go and we are ready to begin the installation. Now cd to your database folder and run the command run installer. Select setup software only, click next, keep the default, single instance, enterprise edition, and the Oracle base will be populated, as well the inventory directory. Change database operator to DBA. Next, skip this one here. Automatic run configure script, no. Click fix and check again. So copy the scripts to fix up script and run that as a root. The instruction is written on the bottom of this window here as a root. Copy and paste that command. This will fix all the issues. Go back to your installation and click ignore all and click next. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes. And click install. This will install the software only, and after this we're going to install the listener and the database. And here we can copy and paste these two scripts and run as a root. So open another terminal and copy and paste the first script is complete, and copy the second one. And just confirm with enter the full path, keep the default and enter. Now go back and click OK when the script has been done, and the registration Oracle successfully. Now click close. Well, let's install the listener now. Type the command netca, choose listener configuration and click next. Add and click next. Here you can enter the name of your listener. For me, I'm gonna choose listener underscore dev. Keep the default for TCP/IP, and here you can choose the port. Check if the port are free, or you can use that one. Do you like to configure another one? Click no. Click next. Wait until the configuration while the software is configured and installed. The listener is configured now. Click next and click finish. Now let's check if the listener is up and running. Type the command ss -ntap and grep, for example, the port 1521 or the port that you selected, you entered during the installation of the listener. As you see, the first line there is listening 2.15.21, and there is a PID as well. You can ps and grep that PID. Type the command ps-ef and grep the PID. And as you see, the first line to give you your listener, and it's up and running. After installing the listener, now let's install the database. So to install the database, you need to type the command dbca. So I'm going to use the graphic mode. So choose the option create a database, click next. Choose advanced configuration and click next. Here keep the default or choose the general purpose, click next. Well, it's up to you. I don't want to create a container. I'm going to just create a classic database. Here you can enter your database SID. So we set up to dev, both the global database name and SID. Use the following for the database storage attributes, and as well use Oracle Managed. Click next. Select specify fast recovery area. Click next. As you see, the listener is already up and running. Select it. Click next. Keep the default here. Click next. Here you can adjust your memory or the sizing and check if they use the Unicode. It should be R32 UTF-8 and should be dedicated server mode. Here, if you wanted to install a sample or keep it the default, it's up to you if you want to sample schema. Keep the default as well in here. Click next. Here, select use the same administrative password for all accounts. So enter a password for the sysdba. Are you sure you want yes? For me, I just put a weak password. Here, select the default created database and click next. Review all the options, and if everything is okay, just click finish. Or you can save response file if you want to use again an intended installation. This part will take a lot of time. I'm going to pause the video and come back when it's finished. So after its installation is done, click close, and the database is installed. Let's run the SQL plus command to check the connection to the database. Connect as a sysdba and run any command. For example, select status from v $instance and check the status is open. When it's open, your database is ready. Let's try to connect using SQL Developer. Create a new connection, give it a name, and in the username, type just sysadmin, put your password. In the role, you need to select sysdba. Keep the local host and change the SID to the SID that we created. So the connection is success. We are already connected to the database. Let's run any command. For example, select start from v $instance. Et voila, all good. Last step is the post config. We need to modify some settings. Let's start with the file Oracle in sysconfig folder. So we need to set the Oracle base. By default, it's the opt/oracle. So we installed that in U01 /app/oracle. So we need to change that. And also we need to change the start Oracle DB. This to enable the database to start automatically at the system boot. Also, we need to do the same for the listener. If you scroll down, start Oracle DB underscore listener, set that to yes. So three things to change here. The second one, it's the Aura tab in the etc folder. So we need to change this key here to yes, to Y. And we are done. And your installation, it's finished. Your Oracle is ready to use. And good luck.